Metal sucks are far and a fucking way the most virulent, metastasized case of quasi-journalistic cock and ball cancer ever fused to a fucking phallus, my friends. Brought kicking and screaming into this earth with world-class journalism like, here's 10 goofy black metal band photos, and Blackie Lawless is a conservative meanie poo-poo pee-pee head. But even in a career of caca-fling and cunt flappery, one must still marvel at their mendacious horseshit. The allegation du jour, Dagon of Inquisition, black metal barons of worldwide repute, and a band I've recommended ad astra, is a conjectural kitty fucker. Rant? Rant. But it's all as it seems. Motherfucker, this is Metal Sucks. A quadriplegic cab driver's more credible than these cucks. So here goes. In 2007, an image, not an illegal one, but an image linked to a photo set that contained illegal pornographic images, which may sound pedantic but is actually massively motherfucking important here, was apparently uploaded to some broad's PhotoBucket account. Image ID led to an IP address. An IP trace led to Dagon's home PC, which, given that he has an entire fucking family, could have been used by literally fucking anyone. A subpoena was sent out for the computer. After momentary hesitation, he surrendered such. After extensive forensic analysis, it's determined the hard drive was wiped, but originally had more minors than an Yngwie guitar solo. It's a regular altar boy baptism. Damning indeed! There's just one snag. Turns out these documents, proffered devoid of context by Metal Sucks, comprise precisely one half of the fucking case. You guessed it. The prosecutions. Why does this story have more issues than Cosmo? Well, because unless the court is in fact operating on opposite day, it's not about what any old asshat judge accuses you of, but about what the judge and jury feel the prosecution has actually fucking proven, which, given that the prosecution later proffered a plea bargain, is apparently not goddamn much. I get that most of you goofs hear the word child porn, go red in the eyes, and cease to respond to fucking reason, but really break this down, folks. According to metalcucks.net, Dagon is a card-carrying member of the preteen pooper posse. Yet in a career spanning over 2 decades with untrammeled access to underage female metal fans as he tours the titty fucking planet, you're telling me not one allegation of sexual misconduct has surfaced in the interim? In a world where Infernus of Gorgoroth was carted off to kitty diddler prison for merely being in the adjoining room as a rapist, the fact fucking remains he may have taken the deal for financial reasons, which, as you learn from my Michael Jackson rant, is far from fucking uncommon in these cases, but Dagon was allowed to profess his innocence to the end, had his entire 400-day prison sentence waived outright. The judge described him as, quote, not a danger to the community, and he was never once required to register as a sex offender. Truly, the prosecution's case must have been tighter than Pelosi's ass at the State of the Union, which wouldn't be a problem if Metal Cucks hadn't elected to publish only the prosecution's side of the fucking case. To paint this in personal terms so you can comprehend the depths of Metal Cucks' deliberate journalistic misconduct here, imagine for a moment you are once accused of rape, 10 years ago, let's say. Not convicted, mind you, merely accused. A decade down the line, some hem-huffing dipshit at the punchline of the joke that is metal journalism, that is Metal Cucks, subpoenas said records in an effort to prove you are in fact a racist, but finds absolutely nothing to establish such. However, he stumbles upon and publishes only the prosecution's side of a rape case you were never convicted of. Now, imagine the website that conveniently excised these mitigating facts also has a well-publicized history and track record of making repeated and unproven allegations of your flag-waving Warsaw fucking Nazism. A matter of indifference still, motherfuckers? And that's if I shelve momentarily the stratosphere-incinerating irony of metal deflection and Metal Cucks, 2 websites that in absolutely any other instance whatsoever would be skeptical to outright antagonistic of police testimony, cause fuck them pigs, 420 blaze it. Nevertheless, publishing a document absent any formal scrutiny, itemized in its entirety from the deposition of just one police detective. Stellar shit there, Columbo. Look, do I know whether Dagon diddles kids? No, I don't. And judging by the verdict, neither did the goddamn court. Painting an innocent person as a PP fondler? That's sort of kind of the prosecution's job, and presenting only their arguments out of context is the absolute apex of autism. Dagon, I get that you're largely a nihilist, with an abiding desire to be left the fuck alone. Hell, I'm halfway certain that's what impelled you to accede to the prosecution's plea bargain to begin with, in the hopes you could get on with your goddamn life. But what Hulk Hogan's spray-tanned ass crack is to Gawker, the caustic campaign of habitual defamation and designedly disinformative dogshit you've endured here, are to the land-bound monozygotic manatees at metalcucks.net. In short, shithammer their ass, lawyer the fuck up, and lob a nuclear warhead at these wank shafts. Because while the documents themselves are legitimate, the context within which they're printed is not. And the wilting violets coming down with a case of the vapors and walking away sideways from Dagon and the mere mention of child porn allegations, bitch, you best lock the fuck into this reality, because in the year 2018, in a world where these wanksters just had their assholes caved into their fucking foreheads by the election of Donald J. Trump, words like pedophile, fascist, Nazi, and rapist are precisely what they'll pluck from the slander filofax should you run afoul of these fucknobs. This is the reality we allowed to enter into existence by not confronting these cunts decades ago when we had a chance. In short, fight fire with fire or mosey the fuck along, folks. The faint of heart need not fucking apply. And true to form, these dipshits are dutifully playing the victim, just as they were recently when KK Warslut of Destroyer 666, tiring of their trite personal attacks and accusations of fascism, fed them a taste of their own fucking medicine last month. Oh, what's that, sweetie? The guy you doxed decides to dox you back. Oh, you poor innocent wide-eyed cherubs, you. Where can I kiss the boo-boo and change your doo-doo-diety, you shamelessly doxing dipshits? After all, what would the world be without your penetrating journalistic acumen? I'll tell you what it'd be, Hugh Down syndrome. Incrementally more fucking livable. I'm Razor Fist. Blast some Inquisition. Fuck metal cucks. And God fucking speed.